Welcome back to another Foxy Games UK video. So, January's giveaway recipients are about to be announced. Pay attention now. Congratulations to Adam 6968. Not sure where you're from, Adam. That's all I have, but congratulations. And the second recipient is, I believe, if I'm not butchering your name, that's Dieter Henrich 22. With greetings to Germany. Again, well done. Now, to claim your $100 gift card, you will need to contact me via Twitter DM at FoxyGames_UK, direct message at FoxyGames_UK, and within 7 days, or I will have to randomly reselect another subscriber or subscribers. Okay, get to it and fast. Now I'm doing another giveaway for February, that's this month. This will be 2 digital copies of God of War Ragnarok that I already have in my possession. Now if you don't own a PlayStation 5 and you've only got a PS4, because these are PS5 versions, if you don't own a PS5, then I suggest you may do a swap with somebody you know who owns multiple consoles, and you can get a code out of them, whatever, or sell it. This will take place as of now, so obviously you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and comment on videos, every video, for the entirety of February, because that's where I'll be sourcing you from. I'm going through all the videos. It's tiring selecting everybody's name and sticking them into the random selected thing on the internet, but got to be done. Late summer, this will be the big giveaway. Perhaps around autumn season, I am giving away 2 PlayStation 5 console bundles for the holidays, or actually you can have a mixture of consoles. It could be a PS5, or if you want an Xbox Series X, or you want a Switch OLED, or whatever you want. Now this will be for the holidays. It'll be a longer than usual entry period, around 90 days, to give more people the opportunity to enter, and I want those PS5s to reach the lucky recipients well before the Christmas holidays. What a wonderful thing, eh? A new console under the tree, or whatever you believe. Now I hope it goes to individuals who don't actually already own a PS5 or copies of God of War or whatever, but the draw is random, so it is fate that decides who gets what. Okay, on with today's news then. Reported via VideoGamesChronicle.com, Bobby Kotick has warned the UK economy risks becoming, and I quote, Death Valley if it blocks Microsoft's Activision Blizzard King deal. Activision Blizzard's current CEO claims regulators are confused about who's competing with who in the games industry. So Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick has claimed that blocking Microsoft's acquisition of the Call of Duty publisher would represent a major blow to UK government's ambition of becoming a technology superpower. Ooh, it's just Bobby doing Bobby things, isn't it? Blackmail. So the UK's Competition and Market Authority, that's the CMA, is this week expected to issue its provisional findings. I believe it already has on the $69 billion deal to notify the relevant parties of possible remedies to an antitrust concern it may hold. And one of those remedies is to actually spin off Call of Duty. So it's not part of the acquisition, because Microsoft is allegedly more interested in the mobile side of the deal. So let's see if they call their bluff on that one. Here's a quote: "If a deal like this can't get through, they are not going to be the Silicon Valley, they will be the Death Valley," Kotick told CNBC in a televised interview on Tuesday, the same day as UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak announced the creation of a new standalone government department for science, innovation and technology. Now Microsoft is said to have paid close attention to the CMA, as it seemed to be less predictable than regulators in the EU and the US of A, and could potentially influence their decisions on its proposed deal. In September, the CMA said its investigation into the merger had been expanded to a secondary inquiry phase due to the several antitrust concerns. Notably, the watchdog said it was worried about the impact the acquisition could have on PlayStation's ability to compete, given that the deal would see Microsoft gain ownership of the Call of Duty series, which Sony has called irreplaceable. In a bid to address these concerns, Microsoft recently said it had offered Sony a 10-year deal legally enforceable via contract to make each new Call of Duty game available on PlayStation the same day it comes to Xbox. Now, the proposed acquisition has often been framed as the Xbox maker seeking to purchase Call of Duty, a viewpoint Xbox boss Phil Spencer has called a construct that might get created by our console competitor. And in his interview with CNBC, Kotick echoed previous claims by Spencer that the deal is primarily driven by Microsoft's mobile gaming ambitions. Over the last 10 years, the business model has evolved to being principally on phones, and those are much more accessible, said Kotick. He went on to say, so I think what you're going to see is people will be playing games. They're mainly for free, and the question is how much premium content they will consume. And I don't think that they really know, or we really know, but I think the good news is the industry has largely evolved from a business that was about these specialist devices to these very broad appeal devices. Kotick said he thinks that regulators scrutinizing the deal have failed to grasp this and somewhat confused about who's competing with who in the games business. He went on to say whether it's the FTC or the CMA or the EU, they don't know our industry, so they're trying to come up to speed and understand the industry better. And I don't think they will fully appreciate that it's a free-to-play business, that the Japanese and Chinese companies dominate the industry. You look at Sony, you look at Nintendo. They have these huge libraries of intellectual properties. Sony goes back 80 years. Nintendo has the very best characters that exist in video games, and I think they are a little bit confused where competition is today. The best companies in the world right now are companies like Tencent and ByteDance, and these are companies that all have protected markets. We've struggled to enter the Japanese market. We can't enter the Chinese market without a joint venture partner. So the competition isn't actually European companies, American companies, it's really those companies in Japan and China. Wow. Just wow. Bobby Kotick at his best. Goodness me. So let's pass the buck on to Japan and China. You can't break their market. So really what you're saying is, because we can't sell games in Japan like Nintendo and Sony can, then you should let us have this deal. Just based on that alone, somebody was arguing that because of the Last of Us HBO series success that they should get the deal over the line. This is all infathomably insane. I mean, are we grasping at straws here? Let me know in the comments what you think about that, because GamesIndustry.biz has also waded in on this regarding Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard could harm gamers, says the CMA, the UK regulator. So the CMA warns that the deal could result in higher prices, reduced range, lower quality, worse service for console and cloud gaming services, and this is published via Christopher Dring. So post the initial article, the CMA has published its findings and has said that given we have provisionally found that Microsoft already has a strong position in the market through its ownership of Xbox, a global cloud computing service, and the leading PC operating system OS, we're concerned that even a moderate increment to its strength may be expected to substantially reduce competition in the developing market to the detriment of current and future cloud gaming users. Microsoft and other interested organizations are invited to react to these findings by March 1st. 2023. The CMA says it is also open to possible remedies and would prefer structural remedies such as divesting of the Call of Duty brand, which means to spin it off, separate it from the actual sale, the Activision part of the business, or the Activision and Blizzard part of the business. However, it will consider behavioral remedies such as the proposed licensing agreements with the likes of Sony. The CMA added that Microsoft has already made an offer to Sony, Steam and Nintendo about Call of Duty that the CMA said it would consider. In a statement, Microsoft's corporate VP and Deputy General Counsel Rima Aleli said, and I quote, "We are committed to offering effective and easily enforceable solutions that address the CMA's concerns. Our commitment to granting long-term 100% equal access to Call of Duty to Sony, Nintendo, Steam and others preserves the deal's benefits to gamers and developers and increases competition in the market. 75% of respondents to the CMA's public consultation agree that this deal is good for competition in UK gaming. And she went on to add, "We say equal, we mean equal. 10 years of parity on content, on pricing. That means it won't be able to go on Game Pass, on features, on quality, and on playability. So it'll have to maintain the same quality or that it is on Xbox. You can't make a lesser version of the game." Now, as part of the investigation, the CMA spoke to both interested parties and received 3 million internal business documents. Wow, 3 million internal business documents from Microsoft and Activision, revived and reviewed 2,100 emails from the public, and conducted independent market research and even surveyed Call of Duty players on PlayStation. The CMA found, this is the interesting part, the CMA found that 24% of Call of Duty players or gamers said they would leave Sony's console if Xbox made the franchise exclusive to its platforms. And one of the key arguments from Xbox is that the deal would allow it to put Activision Blizzard games on Game Pass, offering consumers more choice on how to pay for its games. Yet the CMA feels that this would harm PlayStation users and competition, and the downsides outweigh the benefits. The CMA did state that Microsoft's offer of long-term agreement with Sony, Nintendo, and Steam would be considered as part of its remedies process. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is getting bizarre. More bizarre than the Church of England consultating to, redefine the gender of God. But that's another video on another channel, by the way, because this is about games, right? But I just can't wrap my head around all of this. It's insane. What I would invite you to do is sound off in the comments. And, I'm so curious about what your ideas on this is. So, as in the interest of sensible debate, what say you? Let's continue the discussion cordially in the comments, as that brings us to the end of the video. And if you'd like to subscribe to Foxy Games UK, and if you'd like to hit the like button and comment on videos, it will give you an opportunity to enter into our random draw. As I say, we're giving away PS5s, games, gift cards. It's all happening here throughout 2023 on Foxy Games UK. So as I say, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Comment regularly on videos. And if you like, you can help Foxy Games UK reach more gamers, so feel free to share this video. You may also wish to consider supporting Foxy Games UK via Patreon because, well, we're like family now. Link in the description. But that concludes our time together today. Until next time, play games, not corporations.